We have another install video. We're gonna go ahead and install that unlisted performance carbon fiber steering wheel that I got. Hopefully I don't do too many errors when I install that on my 2021 Mustang. I'm gonna go ahead and record each process and try to document it the best that I can so that it can help others in case you guys decide to get a steering wheel. Make sure to use my code 657 on checkout, and they'll give you basically like $100 off. I appreciate them for sponsoring me and helping me out on getting this carbon fiber steering wheel. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pop the hood open and we're gonna go ahead and disconnect that battery, just so that when we're doing the install, the airbag doesn't deploy on our face. And I believe you're supposed to leave it disconnected for 15 to 30 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and Google that real quick and confirm. But I'm gonna be using my electric ratchet and a 10mm socket. You can use an electric one or a regular manual one. In order to disconnect the battery, we're gonna take off those two 10mm bolts. The other one's gonna be on this side. All right, cool. So the battery's been disconnected for about 30 minutes, basically 27 minutes. 30 minutes. Just an example of how it should look unplugged. This thing's off, other one's off. There's no more electrical current that'll set off the airbag. So we're gonna work in the inside now. All right, cool. We're inside the car now. Just to confirm, I'm gonna press the button. There's no electricity going through, so we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna put an Allen key through here, and this should allow you to prop the airbag off. Got a couple Allen keys. I got these and I got these. I'm gonna see which one reaches in there. About a rage on this install too, but yes, you use an Allen key. You put it through this little hole, and you're gonna have to play around with it. It's a small little spring that you're gonna compress the airbag out. So this side is already pried off. I gotta do the other side, and I'll show you guys the next step. I should have rolled out both of my windows, but now since the power is off, it's like a sauna in here. So I'm gonna try to pry this side off. It was a struggle to get one side, so let's see if we can get this one easier. I'm probably gonna strip the fuck out of this. Ah, yes, perfect. Boom, we got it off with the Allen key. Airbag's off. You're gonna see these cables, and we're gonna have to disconnect the yellow connections, so that'll get it disconnected from the airbag. Just like that, the airbag's out. Basically, you use a little flathead and you extend these little orange clips, and it'll just pop off. And this one's a small little like tab here. You just press it and it'll slide right off. Next, this connection you disconnect is this one. It was connected like this. This is the tab. You hold on to it and you just slightly pull it off, and it should come off pretty easy. Next thing you're gonna need is a 24 socket for the bolt in the middle. We're gonna go ahead and break that loose. Hopefully it's not too much of a struggle. Oh, damn, that was super loose. No strength needed. So just like that, you have the steering wheel off. Now we're gonna work on the buttons, and there's a lot of little screws we gotta take off. Gotta transfer all this to the new wheel. I'll go ahead and show that process right now. So like I said, we're gonna get into these bolts. It's a specific tool. I'm gonna see if I have it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to hit AutoZone real quick, or I might try an Allen key and try not to fucking strip the bolts. Hopefully they're not too tight and stuff. I did find an Allen key that has this little like end. I'm not sure if it's the exact tool. There's a specific tool for it. It actually loosened up. I'm just going to be super cautious and try not to strip them. So let's see how this comes off. Once you take off the screws, this thing comes off. It's going to have an adapter connected. You just pry it off easy with the little tab. Should come off. Get everything, all the screws off and all the buttons off. You'll flip it over, and then we're going to remove this plastic off. We'll probably use a flathead or like a plastic remover. Once you pry it off, you take off the harness, put it down gently. You gotta take off the back plate on the steering wheel. They say to use pliers, but I honestly just used a freaking screwdriver. So I just kind of poke it and pull it from the back. It'll go through. You need to get this plate off. So yeah, just pull it and then just poke it through. Got the carbon fiber steering wheel. We're gonna go ahead and start by putting this on this, and then just start transferring everything that we took off into this wheel. Also gotta transfer these. You gotta unscrew the screws back here, and then transfer it to the forged carbon or whatever regular carbon piece you have. So we're gonna transfer this to here. All right, so this is how it's looking. Got the airbag cover on. I didn't really explain a lot of stuff, but you basically have to destroy your old one to get it off. with a fucking flat head screwdriver. I destroyed the fuck out of it. So this is a new permanent one on the airbag, and then there's the steering wheel so far. I already connected most of the stuff back in, plugged the buttons in, everything's looking good. I haven't wired the LED because I'm gonna need to look at some videos to see how to splice it properly. So I'm really kind of tired. I'm just gonna cut it short, just get it on, and then another day work on the splicing. I've been in this hot ass car for the longest. I'm finally gonna install this shit. Like I said, I still have to do the wiring probably another day. Got done with this shit. So I mean, overall it looks nice. You know, fuck it. Time to put the airbag back on. This is the one that came with the steering wheel. There it is. Final look. Gotta reconnect the battery. I just gotta add some carbon in the inside. It'll be perfect. So this is the final product. Pretty badass in my opinion. Oh yeah. I fuck with it. Fuck with it heavy. Proved.